So, I mean, just curious, maybe a better question is also to ask, like, you're the guy who you're eventually going to marry, how much money would you like him to be earning, say, when he turns, I mean, we have a variety of ages here in this group, but say when he's 30, 35, 40, in that age range, how much would you like your future partner, husband, to be making? 50K, 75K, 100K? More? Here, we'll go around the table really quick. Your future partner, how much do you think he's going to be earning? Go ahead.
So,
or do you want him to earn?
Honestly, I don't necessarily care. Like, honestly, I don't really care. Obviously, I don't want.
Stop the cap.
Stop it. Let's be honest.
So
otherwise, everyone's going to say that.
You date a KFC guy? Come on.
No, okay. Well, I was saying that I wouldn't necessarily date that. I just want someone that has drive in their life and that is able to kind of let me be able to travel with them. Like, we can travel together and, like, you can
with
kind
what?
of spoil
With what
me
money?
in a sense. With the money. Like,
with what money? What if he's poor? You said you want to travel with him.
That's going to take money. It's going to take money.
Like a certain, like, number. I want someone that has, like, drive and they are. I don't have, like, a certain number, honestly. Like, I wouldn't. Someone could come to me and they would be like, oh, I only make like 40K a year or something, and like.
That's pretty low.
That is pretty low. It is pretty low.
Well,
yes,
I think 45K is the average, the median average salary for men in the U.S.
That's no
but
holidays.
It's low. No. It's low in the. I'm not trying to shit on anybody in the chat that makes that much or less, but living in California, if you want to live in like a major city, you're probably gonna have to. You know, if you want a certain lifestyle, if you want to travel, for example, go on vacations, if you want to, you know, afford a certain size house that has bedrooms. Do you want kids? Maybe you don't want kids, so maybe it's
not sure, honestly. I haven't met a person, like, I'm open to it, but I haven't met a person that I could see like a life with. Like, I want to meet someone that I'm like, oh my God, I want to have your babies. Yeah.
But it would break down like this. You know, you have to look, okay, well, what city do I want to live in? The square footage of the house, how many bedrooms do you want? How many bathrooms? How many cars do you want to have? Yeah. Do you want the kids to have their own separate bedrooms? Mm-hmm. Do you want to travel 2 or 3 times a year? You know, there's a bunch of other factors that you have to, you know, and then what kind of house do you want? Do you want kind of like a mid-tier, low-tier, or like maybe a bit more luxury? The cars you have, do you want 1 car, 2 cars? You want mid-tier cars? You want luxury cars? And international travel versus domestic, you know, so all these are a factor. So we can say that money doesn't matter, but if you do want to, for example, have kids, you know, your partner's income is going to have to be a factor in, you know, a deciding factor in your partner.
Correct, but I'm more so attracted to, like, not even like a number. Like, I am more attracted to someone that has the drive in their life to, like, want to make that money. Like, if they are making 40K, but they have, like, business idea that
I do see what you're saying, because
you know what I mean?
Women do tend to invest in men. They'll see someone with potential and they'll see a potential winner and they'll invest. My mum is hilarious like that. She's single at like 50 and she saw a guy who earned good money, not so attractive in terms of what he had going on. She took him. She goes, grow out the facial hair. We'll get you a new wardrobe, this, that. And now he walks around like an absolute don. And she's invested in that guy. And now took him from like a 5 to a 9.
No, yeah, and that's how my parents were. Like, my dad wasn't making like a ton of money, but then they started dating, and she saw that he had this drive, and he's like doing very well for himself. He's doing amazing, and that's like something that I would want, like, honestly, in life, to be able to grow with someone. I
think some women move like that, but there's also, I think, just as many women. I disagree with you a bit slightly here, in that I think a lot of women wait at the finish line
and fuck the winners.
Yep. So I think I don't think you're wrong for saying, and there's definitely a lot of women who do care about ambition, but I think my view on it is women are not so concerned with a man's ambition as they are concerned with, has he reaped the benefits of said ambition? Because an ambitious guy there's a lot of like really ambitious guys that want to fucking be SoundCloud rappers and shit that work at fast food restaurants. Maybe one day they'll be successful, but I think women are much more attuned to actually picking the men who have already reaped the benefits of said ambition.
And it's an age thing as well. Like, if you're 21 and you see a guy who's like studying whatever, but he's broke, and you know that he's going to be rich one day, then that's a good horse to bet on.
Yeah.
But if he's 40 and he's not earning any money, but he's got
Yeah,
ambition, sorry, mate. Yeah, not
And a
happening.
lot of people who have ambition don't make it. Like, not everybody is going to make it, you
It's
know?
For
more
sure.
about, I would say, like how is that matching up to like the work they're putting in, like realistic everyday like type of thing. Maybe.
Word.
People
You know-
have to be
oh,
realistic.
go ahead.
People have to be realistic at some point. You can have all the ambition in the world, but not everyone can make it, unfortunately.
Not everybody is
There's
going
a-
to be a rock star.
Yeah, 80-20 rule.
Let's continue on.